All right, time now is 12:50 afternoon on December 15th. Yeah, I slept from 3:50 a.m. to like 12:40. God damn. I put an alarm at 1 p.m. just in case I oversleep because I don't want to oversleep. And thank God I woke up before the alarm. But that was a fucking amazing sleep. I feel rejuvenated. I'm so happy I get to naturally wake up. I love this feeling. Man, man, this is amazing. I woke up once at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. ish because my roommate turned off the aircon, but I still managed to, you know, fall back asleep because I'm just that tired. But I feel energetic again, which is a good thing, most definitely. So yeah, last night I didn't watch Knights of Cabiria, the Italian film, because I just didn't have time. I spent way more time building the table. I thought building a table will take about half an hour. I totally underestimated the table. Okay, this table took me fucking 2.5 hours. Um, but yeah, I still managed to do an anthropology homework. And edit a college video. And today is I honestly feel pretty good. Even though I'm not done with my final exams, I got one more to go. I actually feel really fucking good. Like I feel like I'm seeing the end and I'm ready to, to go to Japan. Um yeah, so today um so here are my plans for today, right? Today at 7 p.m. Originally 6:30, now it's 7. At 7 p.m., we're going to meet up. Me, Pepper, JT, and Potter will meet up at a hot pot restaurant, and we shall dine there. We shall have dinner there, and that's pretty much the plan for today. At 5:30 p.m., Zara's plane will arrive at Los Angeles. Um, so that's that. I have yet to discuss my plans with Zara, but there has been some complications, which I will talk about a little later. Um, Now, of course, today isn't that simple. I also plan to watch Knights of Cabiria tonight. If the hot pot dinner doesn't go super late, if it goes super late, it's fine. I want to hang out late with these people. Um, I um, I also want to watch Bones and All. Apparently, it's on streaming platforms already, so I don't really have to worry about not going to the cinemas. On top of that, I will start my list week. I'll kick off my list week for 2023. It's going to be awesome. No, 2022. And then finally, what am I going to do? Just anthropology homework is all. Bleach the bathroom, right? So I need to start cleaning up because Zara is gonna come and see my room, So I gotta really keep things tidy and clean. But also because I'm gonna be leaving in like 3 4 days. Yeah, 4 days left until the end of round two. 4 days. So I'm going to bleach my shower place and my sink to make sure it's clean. And maybe I'll shave. But I don't want to shave because I want to have a mustache for at least the first couple of videos in my list week. Um, but yeah, I'll at least trim it down. Oh, Zara's free right now. And I think that's pretty much it for today. And of course, uni application. I have less than 1 month, and the first thing I need to do. So I got 5 things to do for my UCLA applications, and not to forget the USC deadline lurking behind. Um, I got portfolio and the 4 essays. Oh, actually 6 things. Portfolio, 4 essays, and letter of rec. So I'm gonna have to work on my portfolio first because I gotta send that to the Italian professor. All right, Zara's call. Alrighty, time now is 4:56. This morning I actually had half an hour phone call with Zara because Zara's waiting at the airport, and I basically called her to discuss itinerary stuff. And then it's complicated because Zara was planning to buy a 5-day LA tour ticket, some shit like that, where she could go around LA, she could visit Universal Studios and Five Flags, Six Flags, and whatever, fucking Grammy Museum. But yeah, I told her tomorrow's plans, and I thought she would be okay because I'm planning to watch The Whale tomorrow, you know. I thought Zara would join too, but Zara said she doesn't want to watch it, and I totally understand because she's only spending a week here. And she asked me if I could push that to a later date. I can't, unfortunately, because I'm also busy on Saturday and Sunday. I have things to do. So, yeah, that's basically, so I will still watch The Whale tomorrow, but tomorrow morning I will take Zara to Westwood, and then we'll have In-N-Out there. I'll go to Century City. We walk around. She's gonna go to Beverly Hills, and then she'll go to Santa Monica downtown to the piers, watch the sunset. That's what she wants. And then we can meet up again somewhere around there. I'm gonna take her around my campus, and then I can take her to Ralph's, and then I'll take her to Sawtell, and it's gonna be great. And the day's gonna end off there. All right. Anyways, I had breakfast, and then I spent a significant amount of time filming and editing. Oh, finished. The editing is done. My worst days list, which is going very well, and yeah. Pepper was suddenly like, "Oh, can we do 7 p.m.?" And then she suddenly said, "Oh, can we do 4:30 p.m.?" And of course, I'm not ready to eat dinner at 4:30. So at the end, we all decided 5:30, which is literally half an hour later. So that's the plan. Luckily enough, I got the gloves. So I got this gloves. Oh, fuck. It's too big. It's too big for my hands. It's too fucking big. I also got this, which is good. I think I do think it's still too big for Pepper's hands. But I'm gonna give this to Pepper. Now, as for what I want to buy for Potter, I don't really know. Also, I got the scarf here, which is really nice, nicely packed. And Zara ordered something at Hollister and sent it to my address. I picked it up. I got it. So that's great. So right now, my plan is I'm gonna change my clothes. I'm gonna bleach my bathroom. I'm gonna let the air vent on for like hours straight, and then I'm gonna go. And if I have time, I'm gonna go to Sawtell, go around one of those stores, and find something to buy for Potter. Yeah, and then I'm excited for the hot pot dinner. All right, no mask. So depending on the proximity of things, I may go to a store to buy Potter a birthday gift first before heading to the hot pot restaurant. But if the hot pot restaurant is closer to me, well then I guess I have no choice. But I'll accidentally encounter them. We're here. Where's everyone?
OK。
不如如果啲差唔多啦，即係嗰啲我係求其揀一間都好食。
你咪要諗啲開場白，大家好，我係 Jackie 嗰啲。
Oh shit.
咁樣。佢有4個月頭，4個月。白咧應該好耐。
冇乜。
一飲嗰個就咁係。
唔知啊。
啱嚟咯，係咩？我諗我啱嚟咯，因為好鮮甜，但係有少少嘢係咯。我唔知會唔會太大。阿鐵。我知啊，喺地下。你掹埋個地下。
And I'm pretty much 50 published too, right? So it's 58.
跟住個手勢。其實我想問咧，我冇交同我哋我唔記得啲咩嘢。冇 feel 咯，你覺得有好啲定冇好？如果我哋嘅 feel，咁我哋睇下。
Alright, here at Sawtell with makeup on. I wanted to go back home to get my laptop, but then I changed my mind. Like, what can I do with it anyways? You know. Alright, I'm at home right now. It's 9:46 p.m. But the craziness is not over. Robert Smith up in here. What can I say? I'm such a big fan of The Cure. I'm gonna rest a little bit. I'm bleaching the bathroom. It's pretty much completed bleaching. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna wash it all down, and then I'm gonna bring my laptop probably. I don't even know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I still got. It's not that bad, okay? I'm not talking about this. This is fucking amazing. I love this. I'm talking about like me staying at Pepper's place until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever. It's not that bad because A, I can just walk back home. B, I don't have that much to do. I mean, I got 2 movies planned, but if I put 1 movie tomorrow, it's totally fine. And the homework, I can literally bring the laptop to Pepper's place and then do the homework there. And then what else do I plan to do? Honestly, nothing. Edit college video. Well, I can do it there, you know. Or I can do it now, actually. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it now. Fuck it. Yeah. Alright, so time now is 10:19. I just edited my college update video, speed ran it. I cleaned up my shower place. Yeah, you know what? I want to talk about what happened so far because I want to talk while I'm having this makeup on. But yeah, went to the Mizu hot pot place, and all Potter, JT, and Pepper, they're there already. I was even gonna ask like, am I the earliest one? No, they're there. I entered it, and I sat beside JT across Pepper, and we had it, and it's mid as hell. This is very mid. This isn't even hot pot. It's more like shabu shabu, which is kind of a hot pot, but Japanese hot pot, you know. And we had a plate of vegetables and a plate of fresh beef. Like fat beef, and that's it. Our soup is bland as hell. The sauce is tasteless. The beef is low grade. The vegetables are meh. And we joked around saying the best thing in the whole meal is the coriander and aka cilantro, and it doesn't even taste good. Like I fucking hate cilantro. Potter hates it too. JT hates it too. But yeah, we talked. We were really quiet. I don't know why, but there was sort of quiet atmosphere when we talked. Like when we talked. But I genuinely though, I love that I feel equal in this meal. Like when Pepper took some mushrooms, Pepper like asked me, "Hey, do you want some mushrooms?" And I'm like, "Oh sure." And she used her own chopsticks to pour a bunch of mushrooms from the basket of mushrooms into my soup, and it was like, "Ooh, I'm being treated equally in the 4." And then like when I hear Potter or JT, apparently JT wants to start a YouTube channel where she just reviews food in Cantonese, and it's good because we're in LA, and so she's gonna speak in Cantonese, and if she like talks about how shit the food is, nobody will understand unless they're from Hong Kong or something. So that's funny because I'm secretly a YouTuber, and even Pepper and Pepper and Potter even hinted that I'm a YouTuber, but I don't think JT knows. Or unless Pepper have told her already, which might happen because apparently Pepper have told JT and Potter that I vaped. I tried vaping. Pepper just told on me like that, and then so we had the hot pot and it was mediocre. We paid the lowest percentage of tips possible, and then we left. And then we were like, okay, we need more food. This is definitely not enough. So we went to barbecue Korean chicken somewhere nearby, a restaurant which I've never tried before. And then the woman there was like, okay, you're gonna need about 30 minutes. Like we're gonna take about 30 minutes. So we walked around. We went to what's the next place we went to after the chicken restaurant? I forgot. We went to Nijia Market. We went to Daiso, and we just walked around and looked at stuff, you know. And it's kind of a trip down memory lane almost. Not really trip down memory lane. I go to Nijia Market every week. And it's funny, yesterday I was like, oh, this is my final Nijia Market. Or was it a couple days ago? I think it was a couple days ago. And then now I'm like, okay, well, you know, I guess I'm back, you know, except I didn't buy anything. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna bring my laptop, I guess. I realized that if I want to bring a laptop to Pepper's place to watch a movie, then I would need to bring my earphones as well, and in that case I really don't want to do that, so guess not. But what I want to say is yeah, we went to Nijia Market, we went to Daiso, and again, I feel like I'm treated equally, which is fucking amazing, because back in secondary school, when I'm hanging out with Bean Gang or something, or whatever gang it is, I feel like a leftover. You know, I feel left out. They're talking and stuff, and you know, I'm just sort of this side character, and they don't really care about me. They don't even look at me. I just feel so invisible. But right now, they really interact with me. So right now, I and JT are the farthest, honestly. So when it's only JT and me standing side by side, we really don't have much to talk about, which is funny because JT is the first one I met. But I got something to talk to Potter about. I got something to talk to Pepper about, you know. Oh yeah, the first thing we did after the chicken was Tea Studio, Sunright Tea Studio, where we all got ourselves a cup of boba. I got creme brulee brown sugar boba, $6.75, which is pretty good. Potter got a taro boba, and Pepper was like, can I try? Like, Potter already drank it, and Pepper was like, can I try? And Potter's like, sure, and then gave it to Pepper, and Pepper drank it. And then JT is like, oh, I want to try too. And then JT grabbed the drink and sipped it. And then I was going to be like, ooh, you know, they're all doing this, you know. I want to join in too. Even though I'm not even interested in trying. Right? So I was the last one to order, so I got my drink last. And then as we walked out the door, Potter's like, oh yeah, Enoch, you haven't tried yet. And I'm like, okay. They remember me! Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. So yeah, I indirectly kissed all three of them basically. I should keep a list how many people I have indirectly kissed. It's so anime and it's so weak too. It's so lame. But anyways, we went to Nijia Market, we went to Daiso, and then Potter asked if Pepper has gotten any alcohol or not because Potter wants to drink some alcohol, and so yeah, there's that. Yada 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 yada. We got the chicken and we walked to Pepper's place because one of the reasons why, actually the exact reason why Pepper wanted to have the hot pot earlier today is because Pepper has got to do the Film 2 final exam. We just do tomorrow, but she wants to do it today. And yeah, and so we're like, you know what? How about all three of us go to your place, you do the exam, we just chill out there, you know, we just chill in there and hang out and whatever, and then after the final exam we continue to have fun, you know. So Pepper's like, oh sure. So that's what we did. We went to her place. This is the first time I've been to her place. and I realized that I've been to all Pepper, Potter, and JT's place. None of them have been to my place, okay? Other than Potter. Potter's been to my place. Like this exact room right now. So I went there. Pepper's looking at her iPad and her phone and her laptop and whatever. You know, she's cheating. Everyone is cheating. Everyone in her Film 2 class is cheating. Like, they all opened up Discord and they were going through the final exam and the right questions and the wrong questions over a fucking Discord call. And then while all that was happening, JT and Potter was at the kitchen, not the kitchen, but the sink outside the bathroom, doing makeup, playing around, fooling around. And I'm like, damn, I want to join in too. This is what happened. So, and I did it myself. Like, Pepper wants to help me do it, but these eyeliner and lipsticks, I did them myself. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna bring in my laptop, even though it probably is not gonna be of any use. Alright, so, I forgot to mention that, Potter's like, yo, where's the pot? You know, where's the weed? And Pepper just whips out a can of weed candy, edible weed, edible marijuana, you know, and Potter just ate it, and then Pepper gave the can to me, and Pepper's like, you want to try it? I've never seen you try it. You want to try it? And I'm like, I mean, after you're done with your exam, you know, and I don't know, like, to me, I expect trying weed for the first time is fucking phenomenal. It's like, not phenomenal, but like important, significant. It's a huge deal, you know, it's a huge benchmark. But to them, it's just like, you want to try it? It's whatever. I thought if we were to try weed, we have to sit in a circle and then eat at the same time, and then we just talk and then see its effects, you know? I thought there's a whole ritual with it, but no, it's just a snack. I even smelled it. It doesn't smell like weed at all. It smells like regular gummy bear candies. Yeah, I wouldn't have known the difference. It smells exactly like gummy bear candies. Like, you would never be able to tell it's weed. So yeah, but you know, if Pepper's done with her exam and we drink alcohol and all that crazy shit, maybe I'm actually gonna try today. I also shaved a little bit. My chin and right here, my underlip shaved. But I'm keeping this because I want to have this at least for my best days list tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, we talked about a lot. JT, you know, Potter suddenly so Potter and JT left Pepper's place to buy some alcohol, and I'm like, man, I gotta go home too, you know, I can bring my laptop and then I'll come back to your place. And Pepper's like, all right. So me, JT, Potter, we all left. JT and Potter went to Nijio Market to buy alcohol, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my home. And then as I was walking back, I'm like, okay, you know what, screw it, I don't want to bring my laptop to Pepper's place because it's a hassle. It's heavy and I have to clean it again when I go back home. But and then I walk backwards. I walk back to Nijio Market and I can't find JT and Potter. It was kind of weird. Like, what the fuck? Where are they? So I walked back home and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna bring my laptop. It's whatever, you know. Since I'm staying at Pepper's place for a long time, might as well bring a laptop there. So that's what I did. And Potter Instagram called me saying that he and JT walked to Ralph's because Nijio Market doesn't have any of the alcohol they want. Now they're back at Pepper's place waiting for me because I'm taking so long shaving and bleaching my shower place and editing a college update. So that's basically it. I forgot to mention, while I and JT and Potter were walking out of Pepper's apartment, Potter was like, oh, Potter was like, oh, JT, have you told Enoch about the whole Thai boy thing? The story about the Thai boy? And I'm like, what? What about him? You know, I know the Thai boy from my film class. And JT was like, no, it's nothing. It's just his penis is so long and anal sex, whatever. And I don't know if she's kidding or not. And I'm just like, okay. But at this fucking rate, I wouldn't be surprised. You know? I mean, I know he's gay. And, you know, that's great. He's a nice guy. I mean, he seems really innocent and naive, you know? I wouldn't think he would be going around having sex with people, is all. This place is so fucking fancy. Look at the carpeting. Fuck the popcorn ceiling though. Fucking hate that. Alright, time now is 1:46 a.m. I'm just gonna stop it here. I'll talk about what happened just now, tomorrow morning. Not a lot happened. I'm gonna be honest here, not a lot happened. We just drank white wine and played cards and that's it. Literally that's it. I wouldn't say it's disappointing, but I'd say it's pretty, like, moderate. I was expecting today to be, like, you know, like, fucking insane, but no, not really. It's a very moderate day, you know. I'm not gonna say mid, it's moderate. I'm happy I got to hang out more with Pepper, and, oh, you know what, fuck it, I'll talk about it now. I arrived, at Pepper's place, again, at around 10:30 p.m., and, I brought my laptop. Honestly, I didn't even have to bring my laptop there. I got her Wi-Fi and I started uploading my college update video. And she even, like, Pepper even took a peek at my college update video and I'm like, don't look. And she's like, fuck. And then, yeah, and then we just played cards. They bought some white wine and pretty cheap white wine. And we mixed grape juice with white wine, which is not strong at all. I mean, yeah, it's white wine and stuff, but it's not really that strong. It's 9% white wine. And then we just sat down and played cards. And you know me, I don't like playing cards. So we spent like 2 hours just playing poker, playing a classic Hong Kong poker game, Cho Dai Di. And I've played that game multiple times before, even though I'm not a genius at it. But for some reason, the one they're playing is so much more Hong Kong than the usual game that I know. I don't know why. It's like they come up with these terms and these, like, these fucking rules that I've never heard before. I thought I've been playing the same game all along, but apparently their rules are even more Hong Kong, like even more purist. And then we played Uno for a while, and that's the only time I won. I lost every round when we played Cho Dai Di. And then, for some reason, when we played Uno, I won. And then we played Dai Pai Dong, which is another poker card game, but it's a drinking game where, you know, if you select one, you know, there's a stack of cards and you can't see it. You randomly pick a card. If you got one, then you have to drink. If you got two, you got to tell the person to your right to drink. You got three, you got to tell the person to your left to drink. And then for instance, if you got 7, you need to play a game called Clap 7, where every time someone says a multiple of 7 or says a number with the number 7 of it in it, you clap, and then it goes reverse. So I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, clap, and then goes back 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, clap, 14, 15, 16, clap, 18, 19, 20, clap, 20, you know. One of them is like 4 fists, and a person says 10, and if 2 fists are completely open and there are 10 fingers, then that person wins. So we need to try to avoid that. And then there's a game where, you know, basically round of rock, paper, scissors. There's a game called Open Topic where we basically like clap, and then we hit our thighs twice. And then we say, like, okay, the topic is types of dance. That's literally what JT said. And, you know, we went for hip-hop and then jazz. I almost freaked out. I don't know a lot about dance. So I said jazz. And then Harry was like, fuck. And then they're like, drink. And Harry's like, no, I said funk. And they're like, okay. And then Pepper said ballet, and I was like, fuck, that's the one I'm going for. And then I thought, okay, the only other type of dance I know is contemporary. And then JT said contemporary. And then I was gonna freak out, but then right at the last millisecond, I was like break dance, and Potter was like, so yeah. But yeah, and another part of the game is you get to make rules. You get to add rules. So at some point, one of the rules is you can't say I, he, or she, or you, like 我你佢. So I or you or we just can't say it. So we keep losing it, and then we start using like passive tense for every sentence we say, which is annoying. And then at some point, Potter made a rule saying we must not stop smiling, so we must keep smiling. And then I got to make a rule, so my rule was I can't think of it. So Pepper was like, don't speak English. So I'm like, fine, no English. And then I got to pick the rule again, and I said, okay, this time every single sentence needs to have English in it. So we ended up speaking English all the way, which is funny. Yeah, we drank a lot, but none of us got drunk. My ears were red. Pepper was entirely red. Her entire body, her arms, her ears, her face, her neck, complete redness. And JT's the most drunk, even though JT isn't even drunk. JT just had a lot of air inside her stomach. She kept burping today. She kept fucking burping. And it's crazy. Oh yeah, the Thai boy anal sex thing, it's true. It's true. It's not a joke. It's true. And I was thinking, like, man, he's so young. Why is he having sex? But turns out he's 20. And I'm 20 also. But I'm still a virgin because I'm the fucking detective, so, I'm cool, Yeah, that's that. If you told me Natalie has had sex, I would not speak to her for months, but I'm in LA right now, and I'm not even surprised at things anymore. Like, next thing you know, Cliff the Malaysian guy is a serial killer. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Like, nothing would surprise me anymore in this world. But yeah, yeah, we finished the game, and so I spoke to Potter a little bit about gifts. Like, I wanted to give Potter a gift because I'm giving Pepper one, I'm giving JT one. And Potter told me, you really don't have to. Like, I don't, I don't care about gifts. And I'm like, okay. But then, like, JT gave, no. Then Pepper gave Potter a blanket. And Potter actually really liked it. And then JT also gave Pepper some rings. Some earrings. And Potter didn't give Pepper anything, I think. I gave Pepper gloves, and she was kind of surprised. She's like, what? Thank you. And she's like, I probably don't have use for it, but now that you're giving it to me, like, maybe I'll use it. And I'm like, yeah, you better use it, And she's like, yeah, of course I'll use it. Like, especially if it's from you. Not especially, but, if it's from you. So she's really nice. And then at the end, JT and Potter ordered an Uber, went back home. And then I was thinking, man, what if I stay behind? It's just me and Pepper. Like, the whole apartment is just Pepper. Pepper's living completely alone. She has a Taiwanese roommate, a woman, but she's staying somewhere else with her boyfriend. And then there's another woman in that apartment, but she's gone. She moved. So the whole place is Pepper's, which is awesome. It's pretty nice place. Pretty cozy, actually. But yeah, and Pepper was like, pee, meaning, leave. So I'm ready to leave, like, with JT and Potter. And then Pepper, like, had some second thoughts, and she's like, wait, hold on, don't go. Help me clean up all this stuff first. So it's just me and Pepper cleaning stuff up. Yeah, I cleaned her table. I cleaned up everything, and yeah, and then we chatted a little bit. And I looked at Pepper, like, taking off her makeup. I'm really curious what she looks like without makeup. I'm really fucking curious. Please let me, like, I want to know, I also got to ask her like what's her secondary school because I legit want to know. I'm the detective, okay? I have to know. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and I didn't get to try weed at the end. Only Potter ate weed, and there's literally no effect on him. Like, if he hadn't had weed today, it would literally change nothing. Like, he acted completely fine. And he even said, well, at this point in time, it has no effect on me anymore, you know? So yeah. But I told Pepper, okay, I think I'll try it before I leave. And Pepper's like, yeah, sure. So this Saturday, me, Pepper, and Potter will hang out at JT / Potter's place. But JT won't be there. JT will be out there partying or whatever. And that's pretty much it. I also saw Pepper DMing Karen, the Russian guy. For some reason, they got some like back and forth, and I'm like, what are they talking about? Apparently, JT and Pepper went to some ISF activity, like International Student Forum, and that's where they met Karen. Or that's where Pepper and Karen started talking even more, and Karen just DM'd Pepper, asking her, "Oh, do you want me to give you a lift?" You know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And they also mentioned like partying. There's a place called Princess Polly or someplace. I wanted to go as well, but I know for a fucking fact. Okay, I know for a fucking fact that when I'm gone, JT, Pepper, and Potter will go fucking party without me. That's very much true. My fault. Okay, my bad. I'm gone. I'm back in Hong Kong. I really want to experience what it's like to be high while being in a party at the same time. Like the level of anxiety that gives me is gonna be off the roof, and that's gonna break me, and I want to be broken. Okay, like I'm not even like I want to try weed and try all this shit, not because of the pleasure, but because of the pain, and that's kind of the point, you know. I'm a bit of a masochist. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's funny because JT was like hungry and she boiled 3 eggs. She didn't eat any of it. And Pepper was like, "Oh, I'm hungry too. Boil me 1 egg." So at the end, I and Pepper just ate. She ate 2 boiled eggs. I ate 1 boiled egg, and we just ate it like real quick. And she said it's really funny. And yeah, and then I left. So yeah, you know, I and Pepper are definitely really friggin' close, but I wouldn't say to a point. I'd say we're close in a way, like in a very good close friends way. Like the way he took a peek at my laptop and like asked me around, and when there's still some alcohol left in the cup, like she gave me the cup. Like, do you want a drink? Like she just like, and also other people, they just acknowledge my existence, which is just so fucking sweet, you know? I really love that. So yeah, I wouldn't say today's fucking amazing, but I would still say it's up there in as one of the best days of the year so far for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like my eyeliner, is it still there or is it just an illusion? I feel like it's an illusion. I feel like there's still a little bit. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't fucking know. All right, time now is 9:53 a.m. on December 16th. We are 3 days away from the end of round 2. Only 3 days. Fuck. So yeah, I slept from 3:50 to 9:40 a.m. Even though my alarm was set at 9, I woke up at 9 and I went back to bed because I'm so fucking tired. Also, I couldn't fall asleep immediately. It took me a while for me to fall asleep after I've gone to bed. So really, it's not 3:50 a.m., it's 4 something a.m. So, gosh darn. I need to sleep way earlier. I'll have to wake up on an alarm tomorrow. I'll have to wake up on an alarm tomorrow, and so on and so forth and so on and so forth until the end of time, you know. So yeah, Yesterday was fun. Yesterday was really fun, even though I don't like card games. But it was a memorable day. I'll say though, being in the same room with Pepper and just the two of us at Pepper's place, it's kind of whack. It's kind of whack actually. That's something I've never really done before, like being to a girl's place like that. And even though it was only for a very brief period of time, it's still kind of whack. Yeah. I don't think I've ever done that with any girl ever. But even so, like if it was just the two of us, maybe she would reveal a bit of her true self or some shit like that. That never really happened. Pepper is still Pepper. Pepper is still. She even made an Instagram story where she goes like this, and then she like spins around to show me, JT, and Potter, and put it on her close friends. Like it's so yay. She's a very yay girl. I mean, she's still not the most basic person ever. Like, if you talk to her about life and stuff, she still has things to say. But really, she isn't that crazy. Like, right now, I just cannot envision her having, like, a dark side or anything like that, honestly. But then again, you never know. Maybe there's something else. Maybe she has another side, and it's not like a dark side or anything. I don't know. But yeah. And another thing is maybe her personality will also change and develop over time, and develop into something interesting. Maybe. I also never know. Again, I have to always keep in mind that I didn't start liking Mary until 2.5 years after I met her. So, of course, I wouldn't start to like people like that. But yeah, still awesome day yesterday. So today, what's the plan? Well, it's quite hectic. Because I'm waking up earlier today because I'm supposed to wake up, do the best days list, and then go out to meet up with Zara, because today I'm giving Zara a tour around West LA. First stop is Westwood and UCLA. We're gonna have lunch at In-N-Out, and then the second stop would be Century City. I would watch a movie, and then she would go to Beverly Hills, and then she'll go to Santa Monica downtown. And then we'll meet up somewhere in downtown, and then I'll bring her to my college campus, and then I'll bring her to Sawtell, and then my apartment, which is also kind of funny. A guy and a girl alone in an apartment. I hope my Chinese roommate isn't here. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. The thing is, it's 3 days left, and first of all, one of the movies I planned to watch like 2 days ago, I'm canceling it. I won't watch it until 23. Second of all, I really need to start packing. Holy shit, I really need to start packing. Third of all, I still got anthropology and biology homework. Please let me finish it. Another thing is, I think I've already mentioned this, but yesterday, it is confirmed that on Saturday, me, Potter, and Pepper will hang out for one last time at JT/Potter's place, which is somewhere near Beverly Hills. And that's really awesome. That's going to be the last hangout for the round for me, which is sweet. But that's going to last a while. We're going to be hanging out until very late into the night. And the fact that on the next day, on Sunday, I'll have to go to college is, not college, church, is kind of whack. So I probably won't even get all that much sleep on Sunday. Nor will I get all that much sleep on Monday. I'll have to wake up really early to catch a flight. I also got a bunch of protocols to do after I wake up. With the washing towels and whatnot. So yeah. Also, I want to buy Potter a gift today. I want to find a spot, maybe in Century City or in Westwood, where I can buy him something. Because JT's getting him something, Pepper's getting him something. I gotta find something too. So yeah, that's that. Is that her? Oh shit. Okay.
我都係覺得我食過最好食嘅。咁其實呢個咁樣整，你自己拎個醬唔差喎，你唔使特登，你呢個要俾多1倍價錢。
同一個醬。唔同啊，我有芝士。
但係我覺得你為咗芝士用幾個肉碎俾多1倍價錢就得。
又唔係1倍嘅。我哋而家達到咗西木區嘅南部。你就開始見到啲阿拉伯文啊！呢啲其實唔係阿拉伯文啊，呢啲係波斯文啊。因為我哋而家喺小伊朗，嗰度都有。我哋終於到咗小伊朗。Very interesting place. 有趣嘅地方。
Here, Ryan, can you stand there?
我越行呢個比華利山，越覺得自己好似一個乞衣咁樣，着啲廢衫。都係返屋企先。Alright, here I am at Macy's, all by myself again. Alright, time to watch a movie. Alright, let's go. Alright, movie's over. Let's see if I can buy something for Potter real quick, 1 sec. And then I'll meet up with Zara. It's like 5:50 p.m. right now. Oh, God. I'm at the Container Store. Might be able to find something useful here. I don't know, I can't think of anything I could give to Potter. He just doesn't need anything, really. But I want to buy something useful at least, Like, I don't know, cape? Nah. Ooh, what are these? Are these like... Oh, these are bags? That's funny. They're cute, but I doubt Potter would like these. It's not much. I was going to go for a larger storage bag, but that was fucking $29. This is $14.22, including taxes. 呢個真係好奇妙，即係呢個係完全唔 make sense 嘅一回事嘅，即係一個屬於香港嘅世界人喺呢個洛杉磯喺我嘅世界，真係瘋狂。免費口罩，睇下仲有冇先。屌 ，OK， KN95喎，攞一份都 OK 啊，攞一份做紀念。咦唔係喎，嗰度有免費口罩。咦？喂，我唔會攞咁多。你影我啊！記得唔好知啦。係你影我，有冇光啊？ 拉停呢食再你影呢個先，脆嘅呢個，嚟啊！有趣。
其實唔係好光啊。
All right, time now is 10:58. Let me wrap up right now, just real quick, as fast as possible. Very packed day. I basically took Zara around a tour of the entire West LA. We we met up at Westwood. I was supposed to meet her at 10:30, but I ended up meeting her at 11:50. Which is stupid, not only because I woke up late, but also it took way more time for me to film my best days and worst day, my best days list, and I didn't even edit it. So that's that. We met up, and I saw her first before she saw me because I'm the fucking detective. And right off the bat, she didn't even say hi. She wasn't even like, "Oh my god." She was like, "Wow, LA is a lot hotter than I thought." Because in the East Coast, it's not as hot in the afternoon. Of course, every time I start filming. Yeah, we met up and then we looked at the Brew & Bear for like 2 seconds and then we walked to In-N-Out. Zara hadn't had breakfast yet. She's hungry as hell, so I'm like, sure. So we went to In-N-Out and I had the animal style cheeseburger, the animal style fries, and the chocolate shake. She had a veggie burger, french fries, and chocolate shake. And that's pretty much it. And it was really filling. It's got to be like 1,000 calories or whatever. And it's awesome to see Zara here. It's a little weird. It's a little uncanny to see her here. It's like, oh, what the heck? But yeah, and then we walked around Westwood a little bit, and then we visited Rochester Avenue, where Chang Aileen passed away, famous Chinese writer. And then we looked at Tarantulas, aka Little Persia, a little bit. And then as we walked down the avenue, I was like, oh, I've been there. Oh, that's Chase ATM. Oh, that's the friggin' place, and that's where I took the bus, blah, 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 blah. It's crazy. Like, I'm the tour guide now, and I know this place more than anyone else, And then we took a bus to Beverly Hills. And I've been to Beverly Hills before, but never the actual like central part of Beverly Hills town center. So we went there, and it's really good looking, very Christmassy, but also very rich. Like it's all rich people and fancy clothes and fancy stores and whatever. And it's kind of crazy. There's even a little uphill spot, a little slope where there's a Christmas tree, and there are some people singing Christmas carols and old medieval costumes and sort of like that. And yeah, at that point I was like, okay, I gotta go to Century City to watch a movie. She doesn't want to go to Century City, so I said goodbye to her, and then I went to take a bus to Century City and I watched The Whale, and it's pretty good. I was not late at all. I was late by a couple of minutes, but it doesn't even matter. Finished the movie. It was great. I didn't wear a mask the whole time today, by the way, which is weird. I mean, yesterday was the first day I didn't wear a mask at all outside. I brought a mask bag with masks in it just in case to make myself feel safer, but I never wore it. Not once yesterday. Today, I also didn't wear it at all until on the bus from Century City to outside CMD. It's funny because when I was that bus ride took like a whole hour, first of all, which is stupid. Like waiting the bus plus taking the bus took a whole hour. Also, I think I saw Rose, the French girl, but I wasn't really sure, so it's really weird. But while I was taking the bus, there was a guy, a priest guy, with a black coat, with a white mask and light blue gloves, carrying a plastic bag. And then the moment I saw him, I'm like, holy shit, that's the exact same priest guy I always see every freaking Wednesday morning or Saturday morning when I went to Film 40 back in spring semester from LAX. So that's really weird. I don't know if he recognized me or not, but he sat right in front of me. He came behind me in the bus, but he sat in front of me. But anyways, I met up with Zara. I scared the shit out of her. Because again, I'm the detective. I see her first, and I'm also very quiet and stealthy. And then I walked to CMD and showed her around. The doors were opened, and it was really nice actually. Like it's fucking crazy. This is when it started to feel like the Matrix is glitching and reality is breaking apart. Seeing Zara, a classmate way back when in secondary school, existing in the same building as my new school is absolutely insane. Like I was just like, it's just really fucking weird. It's a very weird feeling. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, after watching the whale, I went to the Container Store to buy Potter a gift. But anyways, that's that. We went back home. We went to Sawtell, and we went to this video DVD store that I've actually never been to, but I got in there because Zara's interested. And at first I thought it's like lame, but actually there's some pretty damn good Blu-rays that I would love to have. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, and then afterwards, there's yeah, we walked down the Sawtell Boulevard. We walked to the Japantown, and it was nice. Zara wasn't super impressed at first. She was like, oh, it's basically like Central. And that's true. Central Hong Kong does look similar to this. But in LA, it's rare. It's a little rarer that there's a place like this. We walked down and there's Malay's Crepe, which is the most famous store there. And I've never tried it. And Zara's like, man, I really want to try. Zara already had a little spaghetti meal before she met me around downtown of Santa Monica, like around the beach. But she's still a little hungry. And she really wants to try. And this might be the only time in her entire life to visit this place. So even though I'm probably not going to eat, I respect Zara's choice to eat. But if Zara's eating it, I might as well. Because when do I get a chance to do that, you know? So I did that. I went to eat with her. We lined up for a little bit, for like 10 minutes. And then we got the creme brulee. Both of us got the creme brulee crepe with the banana, Nutella, strawberry. And she got custard and green tea ice cream. I got custard and whipped cream, and it tastes amazing. And it's only $9, including taxes. $9.60. And while eating the crepe, which is incredibly filling, my belly is actually swollen right now. Like, oh my god. And I just watched The Whale. But it's actually a good thing that I feel really full right now, because I want to go to the bathroom. And if I go today on the 16th, then I would normally want to go on the 18th, and that's all according to plan, because I can't go on the 19th, I'm on a fucking plane. That's all according to fucking plan, man. That's all, master plan. But yeah, we went down, I brought her to Nijia Market, and I was like, okay, this sandwich doesn't taste good, this sandwich tastes pretty good. Oh, this is where I buy rice, this is where I buy vegetables, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I tried every cup noodle in this aisle. And she was like, wow, like, your life here is really different from the way I live back in Philadelphia for like a few months, Because she always goes out and eat, because she always told me today that food in Philly is so much cheaper. And she's showing me these photos, and she was like, oh, guess how much this is? And I'm like, I don't know, 18? And she's like, nah, it's like 15. And I'm like, what? And then we talked a lot about love, because that's actually one of the things I look forward to when speaking to Zara. I know Zara isn't an expert in love and all that shit, but I want people that I can trust, that I can speak to about this matter. I've spoken to Potter about this. Now I'm speaking to Zara about this. And after all, so Potter didn't have much comment, but at the end, Zara did say, I think if you spend this much time and effort thinking about Pepper, you probably like Pepper. You probably. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, Zara went to my place at the end, like literally out there. And she went to this room and she went to my bathroom. This is the second time in my life letting people that's not me to use my bathroom. Like in this apartment. The first time is Potter back in June, and then now Zara. And I'm a little, I don't like that actually. I don't like other people using my bathroom. But I had my shower towel on my bed to make sure she doesn't touch that. And I got the alcohol spray, so it's whatever, it's fine. This made me realize one thing. And there's a spit test, and then there's a bathroom test. If Mary spit on me, I would honestly feel fine. If Mary shows up right now and wants to use my bathroom, I don't care. Okay? Like, go ahead and use it. But if it's some other girl, I would be like, okay. And so I started to ask myself, what if, and I didn't have this idea, okay? Zara literally asked me. Zara was like, have someone else used this bathroom before aside from you? And I was like, yeah, there's another person. And she's like, oh, is it her? And I'm like, she didn't say, is it her? She was just like, is it? And I'm like, no. What are you thinking? You're thinking about the Hong Kong girl? Referring to Pepper. This made me think, if Pepper does show up to my apartment one day and ask to use my bathroom, will I feel bad? I don't know yet, but that's an interesting point of view. But yeah, we sat around the table a little bit, and I helped her look at how, using my transit app to see how she's going to go back to her hostel. Today, throughout the day, she kept on complaining how bad the hostel is, because she's the only girl in the entire hostel and there isn't a single Asian person there. It's all white people and black people, and she's kind of afraid, but that's not even the point. The point is it's a low quality hostel. Like, the bed is small and the place is bad, and she just doesn't really look forward to going back to the hostel, which is in Hollywood. And she also cannot, for some reason, she used a Metro tap card, and that only applies to Metro buses and not Big Blue buses. So when we were taking a bus from CMD back to Sawtell, the bus denied it because apparently it doesn't register. So I bought the ticket for her, but at the end the bus driver didn't even check if I really bought the ticket for her. But I was smart, because when I walked Zara to the bus stop to say goodbye to her tonight, I had to show it because she doesn't have a car. She's taking one Big Blue bus and then one Metro bus. Transfer at Westwood again. So I showed my phone and I said, and at first I thought maybe it's not going to work like that, but it's whatever. It's Los Angeles, right? So I'm just like, she doesn't have a card. Can I buy this? And the bus driver was like, oh yeah, that's good. And it's funny because that's bus number 1. Before that, we almost boarded the wrong direction of bus number 1. And that was the bus number 1 I always take to school. And right beside Zara, not really right beside, like a bench away, is this crazy homeless guy who's like slashing the ground with a piece of metal. And to me, it's normal. That's like every day. But to Zara, she's like a little spooked out. She's like, oh my God, it's kind of dangerous. And I'm like, just don't make eye contact. Just ignore him. And then a little bit later, she said, wow, like LA is dangerous in a much more threatening way. Like in Boston and Philly and DC, Zara felt safe all the way. But only in Miami and LA, she felt dangerous. She felt the danger. Okay, might as well mention what Zara said to me. Zara asked me if I watch. Zara's like, oh, I'm about to ask something sensitive. Please be honest. And I'm like, okay, go ahead. Zara asked me if I watch. And I'm like, what, porn? And so we went on, okay, I'm not going to elaborate, but we went on this whole conversation. And I try my best to not be awkward. And I am not awkward for the most part. But there's this whole conversation about fantasizing your crushes. You know, so there's that. Yeah, that's basically it. I just had dinner. It's like 11. I still have shit tons of things to do. I have no idea what's going on. I have some idea of what's going on, but I have no idea how am I going to be able to finish all those things today. So there's that.